Stephen Lang, it's a pleasure to see you.
Thank you, Tony. Nice to see you as well.
I think the last time we talked was at the junket in Washington for Gods and Generals.
Wow, that's a while ago, man.
The
Wow.
world was very new at that point.
Aye, indeed.
Congratulations on The Optimist. Wow, what a an amazing film. What great storytelling and doing this role has got to be, a joy, and yet you're carrying with you the burdens of this character.
It was a joy, it was a responsibility, and I think probably more than anything else, it was a privilege for
Mm.
me to be able to tell his story, to kind of adopt that persona of such an ordinary and yet extraordinary man, it seems to me. Yeah.
It's a brilliant movie in a lot of ways. One, it just opens your eyes. It's an educational film, but also as a storytelling machine, it really does its job because I don't think there's anything harder in acting than being the voice of a film, trying to explain what's going on.
Hmm.
And you took that job and ran away with it. You're so beautifully voiced in this.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a question of just being simple and
Mm.
being authentic and telling the truth. Finn Taylor wrote and directed a very fine script, it seems to me, and I think he deals with difficult themes here, a very
Mm.
difficult subject, but he found a very good portal in, a
Mm.
way that makes it accessible to people by having these two characters, this older gentleman and this young woman, both having gone through some extreme trauma.
Mm.
His distantly 60 years prior to hers, even as she speaks, she's still going through it. And to somehow put these characters together and so they can kind of intuitively feel each other's vulnerabilities and come out and speak to each other and become friends and confidants and healers for each other. It's beautifully done.
And at this young age, Elsie is an amazing actor.
She is indeed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the young man Luke who plays you
Yeah.
as a child is just fantastic.
He runs away, baby, with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, so in putting all this together, I mean, was it was it a difficult shoot?
They're all tough, in their own way, but no, it was a lovely, it's a beautiful place to shoot. We were up in Marin County and the weather was good. And that's a big deal with me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't like shooting in the cold anymore. I'll do it, but I don't like it. But shooting there was beautiful and in the redwoods. And then you probably remember it started raining. And when
Yeah.
it rains in the redwoods, it's actually quite glorious.
Oh, yeah.
It was just a beautiful shoot. So it's tough subject matter, but we handled it, I think, with delicacy, with simplicity, hopefully with grace
Yeah.
and kindness, and it was a smooth and quiet and shoot. I think that the method of working on it is reflected in what the picture is,
Yeah.
which I think is a very humane and kind picture.
What are you hoping audiences take away with them from the experience?
Number one, as always with a film, I hope that they are entertained. I hope that they like the movie, they feel it's well spent. But I think that remembering is hugely important when we're dealing with the Holocaust with Shaw, because survivors are becoming fewer and far between, and there are those in society who would minimize what the Holocaust was, or who would in fact deny it altogether. And I don't think we can allow that ever to happen. So I think in that sense, it's important. But I think just we're living in difficult times right now, and anything that does bring a sense, stories of hope and optimism do serve their purpose. Herbert Heller helped so many young people as he told his story, his trauma, as he
Yeah.
over the years, and so that's what communication, that's what art can do, is it can be useful to people, and I hope that this film is.
Stephen, thank you so much for your very valuable and busy time. I appreciate it. And wow, this film is one of my favorites so far this year, and the music and everything just comes together. So thank you again.
Thank you very, very much. Good to
Bye
see you.
bye.
Bye.